welcome to another review. This time it's a 2019 release and it's by Gucci. It's called Gucci Memoire d'une Odeur, Memory of a Smell, I suppose in French. Perfumery, Alberto Moreas. Apparently he has created a new aromatic family called metallic something. Who cares? This is, for all I'm concerned, this is basically a citrusy, clean vibe fragrance. I didn't get anything supernatural, unnatural, revolutionary in this fragrance, but I want to tell you how this fragrance smells. I've literally sprayed a couple of sprays. The bottle looks absolutely fantastic. I'd love to own the fragrance just for the sake of the bottle. It goes back to the days of absolutely stunning flasks. So forget the bottle, the scent. I can see the reference to metallic. It's less metallic, more plasticky, but it doesn't smell horrible. It smells like a beautiful citrusy, fruity citrus kind of smell, almost like a mandarin would smell, with a little hint of plastickiness. Along with the plastickiness comes in a very beautifully aromatic chamomile. Now chamomile is a very mild sort of aroma, if you like, very gentle aroma, very delicate aroma. They have captured the delicate aroma of chamomile. Now along with chamomile, what they've done is they've added a little smell of floral jasmine. I was thinking it is indolic. It's not. It may turn out to be a little bit indolic on your skin, but this is a very gentle aroma of jasmine, white floral jasmine, right? And along with that jasmine, there's a little hint of petitgrain. Petitgrain gives off that smell as if you've just done your laundry, your sheets, on a beautifully clean, bright day like this, and you spread it out in your garden and you're getting whiffs of the detergent and clean sheet. Along with the smell of the detergent, the wetness, there's little dampness to it. And towards the dry down of the fragrance, you will get a very clean musk, gentle musk, clean musk. So that's all I could smell in this fragrance. There could be some woodiness in the fragrance, and this, to be fair with you, this is Mr. Moreas's speciality. He likes to do fresh fragrances. Think back to the days of Mugler Cologne. So it's fresh, it's beautiful, it's clean, it's basically inoffensive. It basically evokes memories which are in your background. A very clean, aquatic kind of a feel, as if, you know, sometimes fragrances do transport me to a different landscape. And what this did to me was it transported me to Venice. And if you've ever been to Venice, you'll see the color of the water like you see in the background. So it's that sort of, and the color of the juice in the bottle basically resembles the water to an extent that you see in the background. So it's basically transported me to Venice. The beautiful warmth of Venice, along with the serendipity. The kind of experience that you have in Venice is probably not going to happen anywhere in the world. So it wasn't like this. The experience for me, it smells very unique, but still is reminiscent of so many other citrus fragrances, especially the neroli combined with the mandarin type note. So that's the fragrance in a nutshell. Now let's talk about the pros and cons. Number one pro, it's one of those fragrances which you think is something you may not like, but you end up liking it. It's happened to me, it can happen to you. So if you know, you have to really sample it to be able to finally take a call on this. And I think there's something here. Gucci have always done things like this. Not always, in the last 2 or 3 years. Think about Gucci Guilty Absolute. That was a fragrance which was challenging the norm. Here, Memoire d'une, what's the name again? Memoire d'une Odeur. I keep forgetting the name. Memoire d'une Odeur, if I'm doing it right, is that it challenges the norm. when everybody's making sweet ambroxan fragrances, Gucci have come up with this, and they've got slight nuances. The slight nuances in the fragrances are very interesting. So this is basically a very brave release and a right kind of release. The bottle, the packaging, everything. So kudos to the fragrance. That's the biggest upside. They've thought about a concept, they've delivered the concept. And the concept is to create or challenge you with taking you back to a place. Memory of a scent. For me, it was Venice. So that's number one. Number two, the harmony of the notes. It's a very beautifully blended fragrance. The chamomile, which I thought was so gentle that it couldn't be imprinted onto a scent. They've done it. The chamomile is so beautifully made, so beautifully standing there and saying just hello, like this beautiful landscape. It's just subtle but beautiful. Number three, this fragrance is a fragrance of nature. You want to wear this when you are out and about in nature, doing things, taking a walk on a beautiful sunny day. It just calls out nature. So if you like natural smelling, ambient kind of smells, I recently did another one. It was by Bottega Veneta. It's called Illusione. You can check that out. This one is an ambient fragrance. It's one of those fragrances which will call out to you and say, listen, take me out. Yeah, take yourself out, take me out. Now, that kind of a fragrance, if you really like ambient scents, this is for you. Downsides. It's a gentle fragrance, again, ambient scents, gentle. So if you want to have your money's worth, if you like to have your money's worth, and if you want everybody and their mums to smell you, not for you. Age groups, again, a limitation, that's the downside. This will not be appreciated by the young lads. This will be appreciated by the mid-30 people who don't want to scream out, but who really have a very open mind and try different scents, especially people who have a sort of a photorealistic memory of stuff. They will be transported into a time and place in their lifetimes. So this is not for the young lads, and this doesn't have the performance that you would expect of modern day designers. It's not synthetic at all. I mean, that should be a pro. This is not synthetic at all. It's been made to perfection. That plasticky smell might make you think, oh, this is actually synthetic, but the whole composition smells of high quality. So those are the two downsides, if you like. Yeah, limited audience. Now let's talk about weather. Summer, early autumn, late spring. Those are the three sort of weather types I would recommend. I really love it when it's like this, and I would love to wear this to work because it's so natural smelling, so sophisticated, classy, and different kind of a taste. I'd love to wear this to office. I've never tried it because I haven't got a bottle yet, but I think it would be a very nice office interview scent or even outdoor scent because it's so natural and beautiful. So what else? I've covered everything. I think age groups, I said 35 plus would be ideal, or people who have the thirst to experience different type of olfactive journeys. It's for them. Marks out of 10, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. This is expensive, right? It's about £70 for 100 ml. It's hard to get it below that at the moment. You might want to try it, but it doesn't smell like a £70 fragrance. It's all natural and it's all beautiful, but doesn't, on my skin at least, doesn't last more than 4 hours. So the value for money is low and also limited wearability. So all in all, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. A scent that you must sample if you like the sound of it. Hope you like the review, fellas. Take care. Bye-bye.